Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. We're not on the farm, we're headed to town. We're real excited. Gonna pick up an item that we purchased at auction over the weekend. Something I've been looking for a very long time. So let's go get it. Now we actually bought 3 items on a local auction here. It was an online auction. I don't know if you remember the outfit that came out and ground that stump for us last time. We did a video on that. They do a local tree service here around town, and he had a 3-point wood chipper that he put on the back of the tractor that's driven by the PTO. And I've been wanting one of those for a long time. Cost prohibitive because they're very, very expensive, but this one was within my price range. It doesn't have the feeder roller that I wanted, but you got to make do with what you got and work within your budget. So we've got one of those. The other 2 items was one of them's a little 6-foot disc that'll go behind our little tractor, and the other one was a newer landscape rake than the one we have. So I might swap it out, and then I'll flip the one that I have. So I'm on my way to go pick this stuff up. We'll get it loaded. And if you remember in the last video, we pruned all those big apple trees out back. So I've got a lot of brush to chip. So I'm excited. And Kelly's off tomorrow, and we're going to be chipping away. All right, we're here at the location. Looks like all the stuff is out back. All right, here's our baby right here. This thing's barely been used. Paint's a little faded, but that's just because it's been sitting here in the sun. It's got this flip over housing, so it's easy to get at the blades. I love that. You just undo this bolt here and the top of the housing flips off where you can sharpen the blades. Super sweet. It is quick hitch compatible, so that's cool. Even the chute flips over. So that's cool. It doesn't have the power feed because you won't get that on these 3 points unless you have a power beyond deal. But we'll just manual feed this. With a manual feed, you want to make sure you're doing green wood and not something that's seasoned, because that'll throw your arms around a little bit when you're feeding it. But as long as you're using green wood, you can shove that stuff right in. It's got the chute that you can turn any direction you want, and it's got the little deflector on top. So you can shoot it down or shoot it way out if you're not wanting to pile it. But this thing's going to be sweet. But I think we're going to load the other stuff first. He's bringing the disc over first, little 6-foot disc we're going to put right up front because it's heavier. It's got some repairs that it needs on the front gang up here. Somebody turned with the discs down and broke the front gang. So we'll just replace those blades. Looks like there's only 2 blades that need to be replaced. Got the centers blowed out of them. Hardest part is these bolts. Most of the time they get so rusted that they don't like coming off and getting these shafts out. But should be an easy fix. We can just turn this thing upside down. This one is also quick hitch compatible. Super sweet. Oh, I just noticed the outer blades too, because they actually fall off because they don't have a shaft through them. So we have 4 blades. There's one here and one here also that need to be replaced. There's our landscape rake coming. I can already tell that it's in better shape than the one we already have. Okay, we're all tied down. We're going to go down the road a ways and see if we got to do any adjustments. I didn't have to tie down that rake because it's kind of locked in there with everything, so it's not going anywhere. Cool deal. I'm excited. All right, we're just outside of town. I had to put a couple more clicks on our straps, but everything's real good. Hasn't moved around. Let's go home. Well, hi, Brandy. How are you? So we made it home, so we're going to run in and make some chow real quick for lunch. Then we'll come out here and get these unloaded with the tractor. We're going to go ahead and mount our chipper on the back, but before we do that, while we have the ball on here, we're going to park our trailer back where it goes. All right, we got her hooked up. PTO is hooked up. So we're going to engage the PTO and see how we're doing. Everything looks like it's got lubed up pretty good. There we go, we're running 540. Everything's looking good. Now I know you guys can't stand it either. We're gonna go run some brush through it real quick. Alright folks, we're making chips, baby. I know it seemed a little sketchy me reaching into this hopper here, but the blades are way down in here in the bottom. My arms aren't even long enough to go down in there unless I would like to climb in this thing. So it's not too bad, but we've got a lot of brush out here to do. And we're gonna love having all these wood chips because we use a lot of mulch here on the farm. So we're gonna chip the rest of this up tomorrow when Kelly's home, but I need to put the brush crusher on to pick up these big logs so I can cut them with a chainsaw off the ground. So let's go get the brush crusher on. Pull our pins on our bucket real quick. Just 2 little pins. All right, let's go up the hill and get the brush crusher. Well, we are all set up to handle brush tomorrow. Sweet deal. This is going to be a game changer here on the homestead. Gonna really love that. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed coming with me today, picking up our new toys. Really hope you guys come back and see us here on the farm real soon. We love having you. So until then, stay safe, stay healthy. We love you guys. Come back and see us here on the farm.